Hey, fitness geeks. Welcome back to the channel. If you're here, it's because you're ready to crush your fitness goals and learn the secrets to a healthier, happier body. Today, I'm diving into the biggest mistakes I made on my fitness journey, mistakes that were secretly sabotaging my progress. Spoiler alert, the last mistake I'm sharing is the most crucial one, so stick around until the end to make sure you're not unknowingly holding yourself back. Remember, I've tested every tip and strategy on myself first, and I've also seen how these changes worked wonders for others in my fitness geek community. Science-backed and practical, these tips are all about results. Ready? Let's jump in. Before we begin, hit that subscribe button to ensure you never miss out on the life-changing insights we share. Mistake number 1. Overdoing it at the gym. Let's start with one of the most common mistakes: overtraining. When I first started, I thought the harder I pushed, the faster I'd see results. So I hit the gym for hours, did high-intensity workouts every day, and barely gave myself time to recover. The result? Burnout, exhaustion, and even weight gain. Why? Because overtraining skyrockets your cortisol levels. Cortisol 101. Cortisol is your body's stress hormone. In small doses, it's fine, even helpful. But when cortisol stays high, thanks to overtraining, it signals your body to hold on to fat, especially around your belly. Studies show that elevated cortisol can increase visceral fat, the dangerous kind that surrounds your organs. What I did instead? I scaled back. Instead of grinding myself into the ground, I adopted a balanced routine. Daily movement, 10 to 30 minutes of low-intensity activities like walking or yoga to maintain consistency. Strength training, 3 days a week of moderate weightlifting. I'm not lifting hundreds of pounds, just enough to challenge my muscles. Rest days. Yes, rest is part of the plan. Your body needs recovery time to repair and grow stronger. This change didn't just help me lose weight, it made me feel energized and capable. My workouts became sustainable, and I stopped dreading them. Pro tip: if you're always sore, scale back and prioritize recovery. Listen to your body. Soreness is normal, but constant fatigue isn't. Mistake number 2. Skipping breakfast or starting with sugar. Raise your hand if you've ever skipped breakfast thinking you're cutting calories. Guilty as charged. I used to skip breakfast or start my day with coffee and a sugary snack, thinking it was no big deal. Turns out this habit was wreaking havoc on my hormones. Why it matters: skipping breakfast can spike your cortisol and blood sugar levels. Without proper fuel, your body goes into stress mode, making you crave sugary, high-fat foods later in the day. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who skip breakfast are more likely to overeat later. What I did instead? I started prioritizing a protein-packed breakfast. My go-to? Eggs, avocado, and a handful of spinach. It's quick, delicious, and keeps me full for hours. Example: if you're not a fan of eggs, try a smoothie with protein powder, almond milk, spinach, and frozen berries. It's a great way to start your day with balanced nutrition. Mistake number 3. Using coffee as a meal replacement. Coffee. My beloved morning ritual. But here's the thing, using coffee to replace meals is a big no-no. I'd power through my mornings with nothing but caffeine, ignoring my hunger cues. The result? Spikes in cortisol, jitters, and mid-afternoon crashes. Why it matters? Research from the Journal of Endocrinology shows that too much caffeine can increase cortisol levels for up to 3 hours. High cortisol doesn't just make you stressed, it can lead to fat storage and disrupt your sleep. What I did instead? Now, I treat coffee as a treat, not a meal. I'll have 1 small cup in the morning with food, and switch to green tea if I need an afternoon boost. Green tea contains L-theanine, which promotes relaxation without the jitters. Pro tip: if you're a coffee lover, try cutting back gradually. Swap 1 cup of coffee for herbal tea or water, and see how your body responds. Mistake number 4. Late night snacking. This one hit hard. I'd restrict myself all day, thinking I was being good, only to binge on chips and cookies while watching TV at night. Sound familiar? Why it's a problem? Eating late disrupts your digestion and sleep. Poor sleep messes with hunger hormones like ghrelin and leptin, making you crave more food the next day. A study in obesity found that late-night eating is linked to weight gain and metabolic issues. What I did instead, I set a rule. No eating within 2 hours of bedtime. If I'm feeling snacky, I opt for herbal tea or sparkling water. During the day, I focus on eating enough protein, aiming for 140 g daily to stay full and avoid cravings. Example, try snacking on high-protein options like Greek yogurt or a handful of nuts earlier in the day to curb late-night cravings. Mistake number 5, bottling up stress. Here's the big one. Stress isn't just mental, it's physical, too. For years, I'd bottle up my stress, thinking I could handle it. But chronic stress leads to elevated cortisol levels, making it nearly impossible to lose weight. Why it matters. Chronic high cortisol keeps your body in fight or flight mode. Your metabolism slows, and your body stores fat as a survival mechanism. According to research from psychoneuroendocrinology, stress management can reduce cortisol levels by up to 20%. What I did instead, I found healthy outlets for stress.
Here's what worked for me.
Daily journaling. Writing down my thoughts helped me process emotions. Exercise. A brisk walk or yoga session works wonders for stress relief. Talking it out. Sharing my feelings with friends or family lighten the load. Example. One of my friends started meditating for 5 minutes a day and saw incredible improvements in her mood and weight loss progress. Stress management isn't one size fits all, so find what works for you. Final thoughts. The ripple effect of change. When I stopped making these mistakes, everything shifted. I lost 45 pounds, felt more energized, and finally started loving my fitness journey. These changes weren't just about weight loss. They improved my overall quality of life. Your challenge: pick one mistake to tackle today. Don't wait for Monday or January 1st. Start now. Share in the comments which habit you're focusing on, and let's keep each other accountable. Thanks for geeking out with me today. Remember, fitness is a journey, not a destination. Stay curious, stay committed, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep smashing those goals, fitness geeks.